Hey everyone, my name's Ron. I'm with Cutting Edge Entertainment. I'm going to show you the basics of our fun music and planning app called VIBO. You can use the app on both your cell phone or the web app on your desktop computer. But this video is intended for those that plan on using it mostly on a computer. If you plan on using the app equally on both, you might want to watch both videos. All the features are available on both platforms, but the navigation is a little bit different for each. I will also be demonstrating the app on an event with a wedding template, as you see here. You're going to see different items, maybe for grand entrance, cake cutting, toast, your first dance as husband and wife, but these features will apply for whatever type of event that you're planning. It's just the layout and the section names might be a bit different based on your type of event. For example, if your event is a quinceañera, you might have sections for the introductions of the court, the changing of the shoes, and the 15 candle ceremony. If your event is a corporate event, you'll have sections for awards, raffle prizes, and even speeches. So we will be sending you an email with your exclusive VIBO link in it. If this is what your email looks like, you're going to see the VIBO link right here at the bottom of the third paragraph. You'll click on that. If you're a Wedgwood client, your email is going to look very similar to this, and that VIBO link is right here in the top line. Once you click on that link, you're just going to simply set up a username and password, and then you'll be asked to log into VIBO. You'll use your email that you signed in with, input your password like so, and then there you go. You're right in, and this is your event. First fun thing you might want to do, maybe personalize it. You can actually, once you click into it, you can click on this camera and you can insert a picture of the two of you if it's for a wedding, maybe a picture of the birthday girl if it's a quinceañera, maybe your company logo if it's for a company event. All you would do is just click on change photo and you are going to select a picture from your computer here. You can kind of expand this a little bit. And there you go. Your picture now appears here. And when you're on this screen, you are going to want to make sure you verify the key components of your event. You want to make sure that the names are correct, or your company name, and then also your event date, and then also your start and end times, and then also the location of your event as well. All of this information is right here on the front page. You can also add anybody else that you would like to have help with your event. Click on people right here. And if you'd like to add your fiance, maybe you have a parent that is helping plan your wedding, a coworker, if this is a corporate event, anybody else that you would like to have full access to the event, you're going to click on add people, and then you can supply them with their host link here. Now the main part, the fun part here, the timeline and the music. You're going to see that your event is broken down into these sections. And so you can decide which sections apply to your event and which ones do not. You can delete the sections that don't pertain. Maybe you are doing a bouquet toss, but you're not doing a garter toss. You would just come over here to the right lower corner, click on that trash can, and delete that section. That will remove that section from there. If you would like to add a section, there's two ways to do that. You can click on add section here, kind of type in a title here for it, click create section. Maybe we say a live performance from bride's brother. Maybe he plays the guitar or something, and you want to make sure you allot a certain amount of time for that. You create that section, and that's going to appear right down here at the bottom. And so you can click and drag this up to the area where you think it would be appropriate. Maybe he's playing right after dinner. The other thing that you can do here is between two sections, you can click on this plus sign and you can add the section right, if you know ahead of time, right exactly where you would want that section to be. Like you saw me do, you can take these sections, you can move them around in any sequence that you would like. Once you finish your timeline, you would add times for each of the different sections as well. That way the DJ knows what's happening in what order, and so he can be prepared to make those announcements. For each section, you might run across a couple of questions. So for example, if we go to dinner, what type of dinner service is it? If it's a buffet, do you need us to announce the tables to be served? And then also just generally speaking, what type of music would you like during dinner? But there are, if we come down here to open dancing, this is a very important section. There's a couple of important questions here as well. If it's okay for us to play line dances, and if you'd like for us to take requests from your guests. If there are any specific instructions that you have, there is a note section at the bottom of each. And so you can type in a note if you'd like. Maybe you want us to cue into the song. And you want to identify the start to be at 38 seconds, for example. So every section has a notes field, so you can input a note there for the DJ. So a lot of the sections will have a song component, and that will allow you to input music that you would like for that portion. Cake cutting, oftentimes it's DJ's choice if you don't have anything in particular, but if you did, you would just click on Add Songs. You can search for a song by title and artist. And you can even click on the song ideas link here to give you some suggestions. So let's do that. If we click on song links, maybe you'd like to hear Sugar by Maroon 5. You're cutting a cake. Cake's made of sugar. How about some Maroon 5? There you go. So that song is now added to your cake cutting section. If there's something that you really want to dance to, and you are inputting your open dance selections, you would come here, you would do that. And of course, if you wanted to search by title and artist, you could do that as well. You'd find the song, click on it, and then click Add Song. Once you do that, then you'll see that song here as well. One thing about open dancing, I mean, there's room for up to 30 songs here. We might not have enough time to get to all 30, so you can identify a few songs, maybe 6, 7, 8, or 9, songs that you really, really want to hear. You definitely want the DJ to play. You would just mark those songs as must plays. Click on the 3 dots over here, click must play, click again to confirm. The song is now highlighted. You'll see a little crown on top of the heart here. That's an indication to the DJ that you as the client, you really want to make sure that this song gets played. Like I said, there is a song limitation for each section. So you might want to pay attention to that. For cocktail hour and dinner, you'll see that there's a max of 20 songs. If your dinner is an hour, we can get to maybe 13 or 14 songs. So we probably can't get to all 20, but just be aware that you do have a song limitation for each section. One other important thing is once we get to open dancing, we do like for you to identify the music format for your dance floor. And so in this section here, we ask for you to identify 4 or 5 different categories of music, as well as percentages for each. So if we select some country, maybe some pop, maybe a little bit of disco, and some Tejano. Maybe those 4 categories are, kind of fits what you think your guests might like, and then, of course, what you like as well as our client. We also ask for you to identify percentages of each. So if those are the 4 categories that you've selected, you can attach percentages if you don't want an even mix. If you do want a completely even mix of those categories of music, you could just very easily right here in that same section, just type even mix. Once you feel yourself progressing along, if you go back to home, you'll start to see these progress bars get longer, and they'll turn yellow and then they'll turn green once you've finished everything up. But it's one thing to pay attention to. The 2 other things I'm going to show you is that you do want to watch out for your lockout date. So if you go back to your home page, the lockout date is listed right here, and it tells you exactly when is the last day that you have access to your event to make edits. And the final thing I was going to show you is how to create a PDF document of the information that you have entered, just so you have a good digital copy of everything that you've entered. So just click on PDF, and you can select the different sections, the columns and so forth of where you have entered information. And once you have done that, then in the upper right-hand corner, you would click on Download PDF. Here are some options here that you can adjust. Click on download, decide what you want to name the file as, and then just save that to your computer. And that is pretty much it. That's everything about our app. If you have any questions with it, we are always here for you. Best time to reach us is between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. And again, our phone number is 210-495-3900. Good luck planning your event and have a great time with it.